Hello everyone, I am Nasir Ansari, final year student of Civil Engineering, Department of Faculty of Engineering, University of Lucknow. I am going to give a seminar presentation on phytoremediation. Let's get started. The first thing is content. It includes introduction, process of phytoremediation, types of plant uses in phytoremediation, advantages, disadvantages, case study, conclusion, and reference. The very first thing is introduction. The word phytoremediation is made from two Greek words. In this, the word phyto means plants and remediation means removal. It is a technology by which contaminants from soil and air can be removed by plants. Basically, it stabilizes or decontaminates the polluted areas using plants. It is an innovative use of green plants to clean up our environment. Process of phytoremediation. The first is rhizosphere biodegradation. In this process, the plant releases natural substances through its roots, supplying nutrients to microorganisms in the soil. The microorganisms enhance biological degradation. The second is phytostabilization. In this process, chemical compounds produced by the plant immobilize contaminants rather than degrade them. It focuses on the long-term stabilization and contaminants of the pollutant. The third is phytovolatilization. In this process, plants take up water containing organic contaminants and release the contaminants into the air through their leaves. The fourth is phytodegradation. It is also called phytostimulation or plant associated bioremediation. In this process, plants actually metabolize and destroy contaminants within plant tissues. The fifth is rhizofiltration. It is a process that filters water through a mass of roots to remove toxic substances or excess nutrients. The pollutant remain absorbed in or adsorbed to the roots. The process is often used to clean up contaminated groundwater through planting directly in the contaminated site or through removing the contaminated water and providing it to these plants in an off-site location. This picture shows which process is performed by which part of the plant. Types of plants used in phytoremediation. In phytoremediation, specialized plants or trees can be used. In India, mostly these plants are used like sunflower, arrowroot, blue-green algae, Bermuda grass, Sudan grass, etc. These plants are used widely in India. Advantages. Cost of phytoremediation is lower than that of the traditional process. Plants can be easily monitored. Possibility of recovering and reusing of useful metals. Least harmful methods occurs naturally or preserves on environment in more stable way. Disadvantages limited to the surface area and depth occupied by the roots. Slow growth and low biomass require a long-term commitment. No possible to completely prevent the leaching of contaminants into the groundwater. The survival of the plants is affected by the toxicity of the contaminated land and the general condition of the soil. Bioaccumulation of contaminants, especially metals, into the plants, which then pass into the food chain from primary level consumers upward or requires the safe disposal of the affected plant material. Case study. A case study has been performed in India, Madhya Pradesh. A greenhouse experiment on zinc uptake in hybrid poplar, which is a populous tree, was initiated in 2008. These experiments are being conducted to confirm and extend field data from applied natural sciences, indicating high level of zinc in leaves of hybrid poplar growing as a cleanup system at a site with zinc contamination in the root zone of some of the trees. Analysis of soil water from hypsometer pores that have received several doses of zinc, indicating that the zinc was totally sequestered by the plants in about 4 hours during a single pass through the root system. The data also showed concentration of sequestered metal of greater than 38,000 ppm zinc in the dry root tissues. Conclusion: although much remains to be studied, phytoremediation will clearly play some role in the stabilization and remediation of many contaminated sites. The main factor driving the implementation of phytoremediation projects are low cost with significant improvement in site aesthetics and the potential for ecosystem restoration. References: here is the reference from where I have collected data for my presentation. Thank you everyone.